Alright, guys, welcome back to the Goonerbois podcast, early edition with Anderson History. Say hi. Why is he
Sorry,
on?
how the fuck did the police is already after you? And we just started the fucking podcast recording.
It is what it is.
What?
Did you not hear the siren?
The fucking police? The sirens?
No.
Oh man. It was like, alright guys. That was funny.
I was gonna do the YouTuber thing of like, thank you guys for watching last week's episode. We took a lot of time to record such a long episode. No one watched it. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, it was interesting that we recorded for that long. Now we did say that we were gonna do some things this episode. We're gonna hold it. We're gonna hold it off for next week. Just because I don't have the setup, because we're gonna talk about some different things today. But next week I am definitely setting up. Like everything's gonna be set up for next week. So we're doing a tier list of me ranking the designs for all our characters, and then we're gonna make SJ create an Anicha account. Okay, so yeah, prepare that for next week.
Kill me. It's gonna take forever.
Anyway, how are we doing, guys? Fuck. Okay. My bag was in the way. Alright, cool. What have we been up to?
Dying. I've been so bored.
Yeah, I've called you yesterday, and you just told me that you were just laying in your bed.
Mm-hmm. I went to a farm though, recently.
A farm?
Yeah.
What did you do in a farm?
I pet a donkey.
Is that it?
Basically, yeah. I went. It was like a fruit farm, and for some reason there's a pet donkey, and I was like, oh, that's lovely.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
I finished uni. Quotation marks.
Lies.
It was my last day of lessons. That's what I'm celebrating because I don't need to go to campus anymore.
So does that mean you finally have to record your videos?
No.
What do you mean no? What's going on now?
15, 16.
Yeah.
How many have you recorded?
None.
How many? Wait, you need to do like 10 episodes then, or something like that.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Actually, it should be fine. But still, chop, come on, you're slacking.
I shared
I'll be
audience
alright.
from you.
Yeah, true.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Yo, where's Anderson's video?
I gave you a vid. I gave you the second part of the B-side video like a month ago. Where is it? What'd you do with it?
Well, PC's been having issues. As
Before
see,
that,
I'm not a VTuber.
Before that,
yeah. Did you not see how many fucking videos I posted?
dude, I gave you that video over a month ago. How have you not done anything with it?
Wait, part one, part the second one, right?
Yes, part 2. I gave you that ages ago, way before your PC had issues.
Yeah, I've been posting, but I've been doing the 1 video a week schedule, right? So it's just that, in those weeks, there's been other videos I need to post instead.
But but you said you wanted to add the stuff yourself. Have you even added anything to the video?
Well, I can't now because I can't. Literally, if I try to open up what's called DaVinci, I get PC errors.
So so before your PC broke and that time span when I gave you the video, you've done nothing with it.
Yeah, because I've had other stuff to do.
Oh my fucking god! Why am I working on part 3 then? What's the point then? If you haven't even got the second part done.
I'll post them eventually. Don't worry. It's just I've been busy.
Eventually.
An amazing start to the podcast. Anyway, so yeah, there's I will kind of call this week like a closure week, with a start to new things week. My English is not Englishing today. We're turning over a new leaf, per se, with this week as well, because now that I don't need to attend campus anymore, I can actually schedule my days a little bit, which should allow me to record videos. But the main reason I'm talking about is because Honest did something today.
Ooh.
What?
Your interview, bro.
Dude, are we talking about that? I mean,
are we going to talk about that on the podcast, really?
Well, no, it's an exciting opportunity. I'm happy for the guy. What the hell?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Congratulations on the interview.
How was the process?
It was fine, I guess. I mean, I don't even know how to feel. I guess I'll find out in a week how it truly went, but yeah.
But how did what was the process of the interview?
They just asked me questions about my CV and shit.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, just I'm just happy that my friend is doing some other things, possibly.
Maybe.
More money. Let's go.
But also,
I don't get any money.
Huh?
More money as if I make any money right now.
But yeah, no, as in like if you get a job, then you make more money.
Well, it's an internship. It's not even like a proper job.
Seems like a job to me.
I mean, speaking of broke people, SJ's PC is coming this week.
Let's go. The SSD arrived today, actually.
What, the 4 terabyte?
Yeah.
What, is it one stick, 4 terabyte?
Yes.
I thought you bought like 2, that's 2 terabyte.
No. I'm gonna buy another 4 stick. Another stick that's 4 terabytes.
Is it chunky?
No, it's just SSD.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have to fight his mortal enemy though, DPD.
I'm prepared to like stay outside, even in the fucking like. If it rains tomorrow, I'm fucked. But I don't care. I'll still go outside.
So, yeah, I don't know how you're gonna deal with that driver. That's all I'm telling you.
But at the very least, if I have the PC or the SSD, I can get everything done within a day or two. I have a shit ton of stuff. I've been using the past week to like plan out what new stuff to add, since I've been procrastinating to add stuff anyway in the first place. So now I may as well just do them all while I'm like still taking 2 weeks off. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Because again, the specs for your new PC is insane.
Now I'll just barely be able to run Wu and 4K. Hell yeah.
But also since the last time that we spoke, I had to endure 3 nosebleeds.
You've been seeing women, yeah? Is that why? You perverted son of a bitch.
Let's just say that I touched my nose and I somehow managed to scratch the vessel, and that led to my nose bleeding.
Oh, is that how you got nosebleed? You scratched it?
Yeah.
Were you like trying to like clear out a booger or something like that?
No comment.
You heard it here, folks. Melanie bogies.
Did you know that if you keep like scratching your nose too much, you can actually have a hole in there?
What? There?
Yeah.
Like a piercing hole, or like what kind of hole?
Yeah, like a piercing size hole.
What the fuck?
and it actually makes it difficult for you to breathe.
Huh.
So don't do it, guys. Only I can. Anyway, yeah, to deal with a nosebleed.
Just remember how big his fucking fingers are. Imagine that being shoved in your nose. Oh lord.
Out of context sounds mad. Unfortunately, the nosebleed happened at work as well, so kind of awkward. At least there were no patients. It just happened when nobody was at the surgery. But yeah, awkward. I just had to go downstairs to the office, be like, "Can you go upstairs?" And he's like, "Why? Can you not see? What the fuck?"
Sir, I'm bleeding. Just walk off, Milan. Just walk off, Millie.
I don't know what to tell you, my man. I know it's literally bleeding.
Nah, you're faking it. That's food dye, innit?
I guess so. But it's finally stopped, so I guess that's what matters. It was really weird because this happened literally like after the podcast, like before I went to bed. I was just like doing a madness, and then yeah, it was just flowing all the way to the bathroom. But it is what it is. On the other hand, I also managed to finally finish Lego Harry Potter. I played on both games.
Let's go! Jesus. Took like a week, what the heck?
Yeah. I still think I like the second game more, but doing free play in the second game is kind of annoying because if you miss something, it's so annoying to go back to the same mission. That thing happened to me like 3 times, and it was all during the times where you have to like rush down because the enemy's attacking you from the back, and you missed like a piece of like a collectible because you didn't get to it in time. Thanks, game.
Rest in peace. You got back short by the game.
Quite literally, and yeah, that's my platinum, and I have decided that the next game that I will try to platinum is Shadow of the Colossus. Actually.
Ooh! Oh wait, now that you don't have Uni anymore. You don't have Uni anymore, so now you can play Shadow of the Colossus.
Well, I also have. I was thinking of getting Mad Max platinumed.
Good luck on that one, Chief.
I am just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get a cheat wizard. There's no way.
Yeah, because of that, or the online requirements. That's gonna be a pain. Good luck.
It's so stupid. It's like the same reason you can't do the Black Ops 2 platinum, because basically in Black Ops 2 they used to have a game mode in multiplayer. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, they disabled it after like a couple of years, which makes the platinum trophy basically unobtainable.
Unlucky. You know what I mean?
I mean, other games include a Little Big Planet 3 as well. So you just can't play that game. Which is a shame because
Little Big Planet's a good game as well, man.
Yeah. It's a good thing that at least Sackboy Adventure exists, but it doesn't help the fact that, like, you know, Little Big Planet, it's an iconic game.
It was a good vibe. I remember playing that with my brother. That was a good time.
I mean, you said that you were reading manga. Could you? What kind of manga you been reading?
A lot of Korean and Chinese mangas. Mainly just like, you know, there's like system novels. Oh, sorry, the system mangas where like a guy goes back in time, gets a fucking system, or like something happens, monsters are now in the world, system, those kind of stuff. I've just been binging them again, just because like not really had the chance to really read that much manga because of streaming and stuff. So I may as well start reading manga again. Just like catch up on the manhwa.
Do you want to elaborate on some of the particular reads?
I'll be honest, they're all very generic, so I kind of forgot them all.
Okay.
It's like, listen, it's like, okay, the manhwa where the system. Have you ever read a manhwa with the system concept?
A system.
Like the Korean man. Yeah, like the Korean manhwas. Have you read them?
Solo Leveling, that's it.
Okay, so imagine Solo Leveling, but imagine that again and again And again, it's basically the Korean version of an isekai.
That's fire.
Yeah, so it's basically a different type of slop. Instead of the isekai slop, I'm reading the dungeon slop. So yeah, I've been having fun with that. They're all very generic though.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask this question, not in a rude way.
Yeah.
So if you find it, if you call it slop, why do you read it?
It's a time killer.
Wouldn't you want to read something that's more interesting?
I'm trying to find that, but I end up just finding slop instead. It normally has like an interesting concept to some degree of like, oh, the main character looks cool. The main character has a cool power. One of the main characters had like he had like time as like one of his concepts. I was like, okay, let's see how he uses his powers to deal with the enemies. It's just the same old again. That's it. One of the powers was literally a gambler. I was like, oh, gotcha, yeah? No. It was basically like, imagine Jinwoo from Solo Leveling, and he was a gambler. But everything else is the same. Minus, replace summoning or necromancy with a gambler. But everything else is the same. And I was like, for fuck's sake.
What?
Yeah.
Why don't you like I don't know, like go to like the like an anime website and like it'll be like a list of like the top rated manga and just like see what it's about.
When it comes to mangas, I don't. For some reason, I just can't get back into reading mangas. I think it's because they're in black and white.
Is that it?
I think so. I think now I'm just lazy. I just like seeing something just like pretty.
But things can be pretty and they're also in black and white.
Yeah, but my brain has to work extra for that.
Nice.
I don't know what to say. It's just like I read a lot of mangas, and now I've just like stopped reading mangas, and I've just switched to manhwas now. It might be just because I've got sick and tired of like how the Japanese main characters, how like they're normally very timid or passive, but at least for the Koreans or the Chinese ones, they're a bit more aggressive.
You know what? We're gonna do something a little bit different. I know I said that we're not doing any stuff. I'm just basically I'm still gonna stick to the Discord thing. I'm just gonna go to my anime list, and we're just gonna go to because there are some topics that I do want to talk about that will take longer. I just want to get some stuff out of the way before we get into the main thing. So what is it? Manga, top manga. Okay, I'm gonna read like the top 15 manga rated on my anime list website, and then I just want to hear your thoughts on whether you would read it or not.
Okay.
Same with Anis. This is not just for SG. Okay. So
probably send a picture just so I can see something. You know.
I can stream it.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Right, cool. So, it is very well known on my anime list that the top most rated manga is Berserk. So
I would read it. However, I don't want to be depressed. Because I've heard there's a lot of good points in Berserk, but there's also a lot of depressing points, and I don't want to be depressed.
Okay. Anis, what do you think? Have you read it? If not, would you want to read it?
I just know it's cursed, so I'm kind of just staying away from it.
Cursed? Okay. Next we have part 7 of JoJo. So I will just say, personally, about Berserk, I'll just it was on the list. When I finished reading JoJo, which is what I'm supposed to be reading now, then we'll see if I'll read that next. But I definitely heard it's a really good story. So JoJo Part 7. I'm on Part 3. I will eventually run into Part 7. I can't wait to see what all that hype is about because I heard it's really good. Yeah, SG thoughts?
I've never watched JoJo, but I do want to watch JoJo one day. Just for the memes. Just so I can understand the memes. But like, oh, that's the context for that.
I think this is the best time to start it in JoJo.
Maybe.
Like, it's not that long.
It's not that long. What do you mean? There's so many fucking parts.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel as long.
Really?
No, at least to me. Honest, I know you watched the anime, so like I'm guessing you're just waiting for Part 7 to come out.
Yeah, I was gonna read it, but now the anime's been announced. No reason for me to. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
But is it better to read the manga for JoJo or to watch the anime?
I don't think it matters for this one.
Oh, but I was thinking of watching the anime instead of reading the manga.
I mean, personally, because I just don't think I'll have the time to watch the anime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm better off reading it, but I can see there's the appeal for both. So, if you want to watch it, I think you'll get the same enjoyment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Definitely on the list of anime to watch, though. No manga.
Next, we have Vagabond. I've heard a lot of things about this. I genuinely don't know anything about this story, actually. Surprisingly enough.
I've heard many good things about it, but I also heard that it's not finished. So I'm confused of why since 2015 ended.
Well, because the writer's a bad person.
No, well, not really a bad person, but he just like he ends and stops. He starts and stops projects. Very.
No, isn't he the one that did the crime?
Huh? Did he?
Let me look.
There's like misinformation here.
They're fiber.
Oh boy. I hope it's not. Because from what I've heard, he made like a bunch of other stuff. He made like Slam Dunk. He made the wheelchair basket, if I'm right. And they're all very like popular, but from what I've heard, that he makes stuff and then he just like drops them and he focuses on something else.
Why did Vagabond stop? He no longer enjoyed making the series.
Told ya!
Okay, sorry guys. I know one of them is a bad person, okay? Sorry, Mr. Inoue. Anyway. I don't remember. No, it's the... No, I'm not going to call out any more names because otherwise I'll just start saying shit for no reason.
Someone's going to be like, I'm actually...
Honest, any thoughts about Vagabond?
No, I actually don't know anything about this story.
Really? Have you heard of it, at least?
I think I've heard of it, just don't know anything about it.
Okay. Alright. Next, we have that one manga. I don't know if anyone heard of it. It's called The One Piece.
No.
I'm caught up. So I've read it.
I watched 700 episodes until like... It was like after Dressrosa arc, when the Minx tribe were introduced. That's when I stopped because I caught up to date at the anime. And then I just stopped watching it. I think until I was busy, and then I just kind of forgot about it for a while. But if it finishes, I'm trying to reread the entire manga.
But we don't know when it's gonna finish.
I'll reread the manga when with my grandkids. Easy.
Oh my god. And it's as someone that particularly likes Dragon Ball, since Oda himself has taken inspiration from Dragon Ball to make One Piece. What are your thoughts on eventually getting into it?
I'm only ever gonna read. I'm not watching the anime.
That's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah.
The anime was a slog.
I mean, they're trying to make amends by doing the remastered versions of it.
I'm down to watch a remastered one, to be honest.
I think we might just go through the top 10. We have Monster. I've heard some stuff on Monster. I've heard that it's really good. It's kind of like a thriller, like a mystery thing.
From what I remember, it's like the main character is a doctor. He nursed a kid like a couple of years back, right? And that kid ended up becoming a criminal.
Oh, sure, okay.
So that's like the main premise, and I don't remember what he does or how the doctor relates, but it's basically like the moral dilemma of you saving someone, but he also like ends up with people's lives and stuff like that.
That's interesting. Okay, that definitely makes me want to read it.
Yeah, definitely. I want to read it as well one day, but it's just that it's hard to get into the older art style sometimes.
Honest?
I've just heard it's really good. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard it's really
good. Okay. Slam Dunk.
Well, I think I was talking about.
Yeah.
So
the one actually finished.
Bad person. Yep. That's like the first one I finished. And that's it.
It's weird, like, I'm looking through this top 10, and, like, there's not a... Like, I've heard of these titles for years, but I just never go into them, so I wonder, like, if my perspective on this medium will change once I read it, you know?
What, for Slam Dunk?
Well, just in, like, any of these mangas, like, except for One Piece, obviously, because I read it.
I mean, a lot of these mangas are old. Most of them, from what I know, they haven't been updated for a while. So it's just one of the kind of things where it's like something was popular at one point, but then kind of like fades into obscurity. It's like, oh yeah, remember that thing that happened in the past? Remember that manga back when I used to read as a kid?
You say that, but the number 8 slot will shock you. I know about number 8.
I'll be honest.
I'll tell you about it. What you guys thoughts on getting into Slam Dunk? Because the movie came out as well, but the movie only adapts. Yeah, there's a movie. It's like a CG one, but it's actually pretty good. But it only adapts like the end of the series.
Oh, nice. I might read into Slam Dunk. I don't know yet.
Okay.
I like basketball anime though, or basketball manga, so definitely up there.
I know what Anis will want to talk about though. We have Vinland Saga. Funnily enough, I was supposed to watch the anime a long time ago, but this is around the time when I stopped watching anime, so I never got myself into it. But I know a certain mandem in this VC who loves the show, so I'll let him speak.
It's peak fiction, bro. Nothing much to say. It's just really
good. What's your favorite moment out of context? So that yeah.
There's no point in me saying it without context. It's just
okay. Just tell me like something from the show out of context that we won't understand.
Why? It's just a spoiler at that point.
No, just like something from the show out of context.
Like a line.
Yeah.
I have no enemies. Fucking.
I was literally thinking of that.
Oh, okay. No, it's like when I don't know. I was thinking like when like Evolta does Chow. Like I don't know if I'm gonna read the manga or if I watch the anime. I think now that I've been reading more manga, I'll probably lean into reading it. Well, again, that it's really great. And a banger openings. So.
100%.
Now, the next one It's not a manga. I knew about this for a while because I recommended Lithuania to actually read this because he reads novels. There's a novel. It's called Gozyuger, and it's a Chinese novel, I think. And this came out in 2020. It's not old. Okay. And it's rated a 9.06. So this is why I kind of was looking at this list because possibly I was kind of thinking what you were gonna think about it.
What the fuck even is it?
It's a good question. I'll already give the synopsis. With the rising tide of steam power and machinery, who can come close to being a beyonder? Shrouded in the fog of history and darkness.
Lord of the Mysteries.
Yeah.
Oh, that's having anime. The anime is gonna come up soon as well. Okay, I've heard many things about this. Many good things.
So yeah, what when is it coming out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Spoilers.
The fuck was that?
But yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, I heard it's really good. I'm not a novel guy, because to me, like when I was younger, I would like read a page and I would just forget it immediately.
Same.
I think my retention is better now though, so maybe I'll get into it. But yeah, let's
my
see.
retention is so shit, but I still read novels and mangas. I like them.
What about you, Alice? Because I know you've been reading Classroom of the Elite.
So what about it?
Like what just you haven't heard of this style, have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Actually, can you explain it to him?
Well, Lord of the Mysteries.
Yeah.
I don't know the main concept of Lord of the Mysteries, but from what I know, it's basically a guy gets teleported in a world with like supernatural stuff in the Victorian era, essentially.
Okay.
I've heard many people talk about it because the main character, I think he's a anti-hero or he's basically a menace.
He's a menace.
Yeah. He's a menace. I'm fairly certain that's the case, unless I'm thinking of a different novel.
Okay. Well, the next one we can all talk about, I hope. Fullmetal Alchemist. I actually read this. Shocker.
I've watched the anime for this.
I actually read this and it was good. It was good.
Anime was good.
My favorite character is Lin.
Who?
Lin or Greed. Both of them together, to be honest.
Who's Lin?
That's his name, no? Honest.
Describe the person.
The guy with the ponytail.
Or black hair.
Yeah.
Oh, him. Okay.
Yeah. Greed was certainly a menace, and it was enjoyable to watch. So.
Yeah, true. I liked his character or his concept, to be honest.
I think that the scene that still gets me to this day is their father, like just him, like his life, his backstory. That always gets me.
Yeah, he has a fucked up backstory.
And last we have Tianguan Sifu, which I forgot what it is.
What's the English name for it?
None. I know about this. I watched the ONA. I just don't remember much of it. It's a Chinese novel. It's like some like I think it's about feudal China. Yeah, it's a history.
Like Murin.
Yeah, and it has the gay.
Has the what?
It has the gay.
Oh, let's go.
Well, that's all you need to know.
Wait, isn't there an anime of this?
Yes, there is.
Oh, that's why I recognize it then. Okay.
But yeah, Okay, we're back here. Alright. Okay, before I move on, I did forget to ask Anis, is there anything notable that you did?
Besides my interview, no, not
Okay.
really.
So there are some topics that I want to talk about today. One is gacha. So the world of the gacha games. There's a specific reason why. So let's just get an update on some of the gacha games for this week. So Genshin got an update. Well, I don't care.
Rest in peace.
Honkai got the fake collab announced. That's cool.
Let's go. When's that happening?
Next month. No,
Next
July.
month? Really?
No, July.
Okay. Shit, I might have to stop playing fucking Honkai then.
But I don't care until July comes. So.
I mean, are you gonna be doing your dailies for the what's it called? The Cell Jades.
I always do dailies, but like.
Okay.
I'm more interested in Final coming out because he is finally been announced, so that's all I really care about, to be honest. And again, that skip button is all I'm asking.
Wait, that reminds me actually. I saw a YouTube shorts today, right? Apparently, someone spent 200,000 on Honkai Star Rail. $200,000 USD. You know why?
Why?
So apparently, is this true? There's a mechanic where if you S6 a character that's a 5-star, you can get like a artifact reroller thingy, like a stat reroller.
Yes.
So every time he fucked up the stat, he didn't farm. He just spent money, and he just rerolled from there. And he did that to get like the perfect stats for the caster ice.
Oh my!
He pulled
God.
caster ice 88 times, is what I've heard.
You would have saved more money spending money on Stellar Jades. On Stellar Jades, the fucking the currency that allows you to get more fucking resources. The thing, fucking whatever it's called, resin. I don't care, man. It's done stupid as fuck.
I mean, people have money. They have money to burn.
Yeah, all these Chinese fucking companies are like,
yeah. They're like, fuck it, let's go. We found the infinite money glitch.
Okay. Anything important in war?
For war? No, not that I can think of at least.
Okay, because there is a gacha game that needs to be talked about. Black Beacon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So, we haven't discussed
this. You've been playing the game?
Well, I did play the game, Choco. So I tried the game. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought they were quite generous with some, like, the resources that they gave out. But that all changed when the Fire Nation attacked. So, the thing is, they've been a bit too generous to the Chinese community and basically gave the global audience a massive middle finger, which is not nice. All right. Then they offered an apology and they gave us compensation stuff, which only lasted for 2 days.
I fucking hate that. Like, why you have a time limited compensation?
All right.
Like, that's so short. Like, at least make it a week. No, what the fuck?
And overall, it just wasn't looking good because again, the game had a rough start. It also doesn't have this doesn't have a PC client. I like this whole thing about PC client. I personally, I'm gonna be in that minority. I think it's stupid because I'll tell you why. You can play on PC. It's called Google Play. Okay. Now everyone's gonna be like, oh, but like, because someone was making a video being like, oh, never in my life have I had to get like a emulator, like fucking like motherfucker. Isn't like which is it? WoW that's on Steam.
Yeah.
But you still have to go on a third party to get WoW, or you can just download the client. Okay. Same thing with Hoyoverse games. You have to get the fucking client. Okay. Google Play. was trying something new, they said, okay, let use our client and you can load the game from there. There's no fucking issue from there. I don't get the stupid argument. You can play the game on PC.
You can play on the PC, right? But it's still annoying using the emulator purely because the controls just aren't meant for the fucking PC.
But they changed it, and that's the thing.
Yes, they've changed it. They have done efforts to change it where now you can rebind it where the attack button is now on your left mouse button. But you did say that it fucked up something else, right? That you can't do something else?
Yes, so if you wanna run, for some maybe they changed it again. I don't know, but basically, I can't right click to like dash. I have to still press shift, which is like I don't really care. Like my main problem was just attacking with spacebar. But like they fixed that issue. Like you can't play the game on PC.
Well, what button is it to like rotate the camera though? Is it because when I was playing it, it was still like left mouse button to rotate the camera.
Like, I have no idea because like it's been like a good 2 weeks since I played the game. But like because I changed the keybinds and I had no other issue with the game. Like I would play it normally on PC.
Because I played on launch, right, and that wasn't something that was available. It depends on how old the video was. Maybe they just.
This was recent.
How recent was this?
Like
a day ago?
Like 3 days ago.
Okay.
Like I'm sorry, but you can't play the game on PC. Like
did you watch the video to see what they were talking about?
Yes, because they were mainly talking about like the stuff that like the appreciation for Chinese. So that was their main point. I mean,
that's just a fact.
Yeah, but that is a fair point. Like, and that's the thing that I'm trying to say. I just disagree with the whole PC client stuff because, again, you can play the game on PC. You have to change the bindings, okay, but you can still play it, and there's not that much of an issue now. Like I played it like a week and a half ago, and I had no problem. I just changed the key bindings. Cool, done. I don't know. Like I just find it stupid. Like you have to, you have to get the Hoyoverse player to launch Hoyoverse games. You have to either get the WoW client or you can play on Steam to play WoW. Who cares? Like this has been done before. And now you do the same thing with Google Play Store. Like, bro, you've done it. These guys have done this with other games before. Like you if you want to play League, you go on Riot Games. If you want to play Overwatch, you go on Blizzard Games. All this other shit. Like it's a stupid argument. You can't play the game on PC, and that's the end of the conversation. But to the actual issue, they were just being greedy as fuck. I don't get what's happening, and it was just not looking good for the company because they're just being stupid.
Shocker! The gacha game company is greedy.
Yeah, I know, right? Interesting. They're trying to be like. I never said, "Oh, I'm coming." They're trying to be like really generous, and then the moment everybody comes in, they're like, nah.
I mean, that's how it normally is. It's like you want to be very generous at the beginning, and then once you have like it's like the fish and bait. You give it like a sizable bait to the fish, and then once the fish is like hooked, that's when you start like pulling, and then you keep reaching for like unfavorable terms, I guess.
So because of this, they finally so they made an apology, right? Like not an apology like what they did, but I'll get to that later. They made another like compensation letter, right? On the 4th. The game came out a month ago.
I mean, better late than never.
Okay, like, and I swear again, it was for like 2 days or something.
Yeah, I fucking hate how like. All the rewards and stuff, there's always like 2 days minimum. That's our maximum. It's like, what? Why?
Now, you hear me saying, oh, like, the Chinese players, like, they didn't get much, right? Yeah, I went black. The Chinese players, they didn't get anything, right? They didn't get that much. They got a selector. Another one. Like...
What?
And a... Like a weapon as well, something like weapon selector as well. I don't know. Like, look, they got way more. Like, it makes no sense. It's stupid. so obviously everybody was outraged by this, and yesterday they actually made a public apology for this. Not just by themselves, because they apparently made some like remark that there's a development team and then there's a publishing company, and in my opinion, I don't care. Like, just can you like why do you need to give us an explanation of who's the one that fucked it up? The fact that you knew about it means that you fucked it up as well.
I mean, if it's like you have a ads team and you have the announcement team and you have the main dev team, and if they don't have like communication between each other, then it makes sense why they fucked up. But it could just be damage control.
And now they give out like a whole spreadsheet of things that Chinese players got or what global players didn't get, and what you're gonna get now to make up for it.
Yeah, is it worth it though? Does it balance out?
I mean, sure, I guess. First of all, the reward is until the 30th.
Okay, so you have like 2-3 weeks. Okay.
I didn't look at the list myself, but it's just the stuff that they give to Chinese players. They're giving it to us. Okay.
I mean, better late than never.
But at least now is it too late though?
Probably a lot of people are fucking ready to leave. I've been in enough people's servers, right? At least for other gacha players, and most of the people said like, I logged in just to get the reward and I fucked off. They said that I installed Black Beacon just to get the rewards, and I did the pools and then I went home. I just leave to get off the device.
Like, I'm genuinely wondering, like, I maybe can launch the game one more time just to have a quick look, but I just it's not even because of this whole thing. It's just like I'm just not interested anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just not interested anymore because I don't know, like the games that I'm playing now, I have more priority over those, and then I keep hearing about this shit, and it's not looking good for the company. And like, it's like my view of the whole game as a whole. It just doesn't make me want to play the game either. So like overall, it's just not. Yeah, it's not appealing at all to want to turn on the game, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter how many free rewards you give me now, like, unless the story is, like, really compelling. Like, the story's fine right now, but, like, unless you somehow just do, like, a flick of the finger, just make the game really compelling to me, then I can't see myself turning on the game again.
Yeah, that's fair.
And here comes because there's one more topic that I want to talk about. As you can see, for some reason, this is a me only talking episode. With me and SJ, because the reason why Anis is a bit tired today. We'll get to the Toku section for this, okay? There's a specific reason, just for anyone wondering. But yeah, I want to ask the question of what do you think makes a good gacha game? So, because. Yeah, I'm asking that question.
That's a loaded question. Because you're saying what makes something good of something that's inherently bad. It's like saying what makes a good drug, or like what makes a good like a gambler or something like that. It's like,
Like, describe to me like your ideal gacha game, something that will make you actually want to play the game.
Wolverine ways, but better.
Okay, elaborate.
I don't know, just like a game. Firstly, I like right now. I prefer gacha games that's like open world, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like the open world gacha games like Genshin or WoW. I like a combat system that's similar to WoW, even though I know that that's gonna be hard to do now because they've kind of set a benchmark for it. And I just don't want to fucking farm for artifacts as much as I did in WoW. That shit is annoying to do if I want to get perfect stats.
Do you think that? I watched the video. Someone made like a really good remark. I think gacha games need to stop doing dailies.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. I fucking despise the daily system. I like the only thing I like about it is that that's like the only way to get currencies, right? If you like endgame, but I just don't like it as a concept because like, oh, for fuck's sake, I have to do my fucking dailies, and then when you miss your dailies, right? That's a fucking pain in the ass because you don't just miss the currency, you also miss out like EXP rewards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And early on, you need EXP so you can get like unlock high level domains and stuff like that, you know. So it's annoying. It's very fucking annoying, especially in the beginning.
I definitely think that these games need to stop doing dailies because I get it. If like in a way, like if you don't, you have the audience just finished a lot of the game early, but I just you can just count you can just do it differently then. I'm very sure you can do it differently.
What's like an example though how you can do it differently?
Maybe instead of doing dailies, you have like.
Because the only thing I can think of right now is just weeklies. That's it.
Yeah, like weeklies or like every week you get like an addition to something.
I don't know. I feel like instead of making it dailies, I think they should just make the base rewards for events and stuff like that just be more. So then when then when you have people who's like doesn't really have that much time in a day, they're like busy doing work and stuff. They don't have to worry about doing the dailies. They can just like have a day where they relax, like a day off. They can just finish all the events and then they can like have a free rest of the month or whatever, you know.
Because people used to make arguments like, "Oh, I love doing Honkai dailies because I can just put it on autoplay and then like I don't need to do anything." Well, you're not doing you are doing dailies, but like you're technically not doing it because you just have it done in the background. Like at that point, the game just doesn't need to have dailies.
Yeah, that's my issue with like a lot of autoplay games. It's like you're not really playing the game, though, are you?
Like just to make it clear, I do this as well, but like my point still stands. At that point, I just don't need to do dailies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There was one point when I was playing a bunch of gacha games, and I was just thinking, should I just hire someone to fucking do it for me because this is getting long now.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's got to. I was like thinking, like, do I like pay my brother like a $5 a week to like do my dailies for me?
That's mad. That's
mad.
It
was a lot, innit? It was like 6 gacha games, so I was like, kind of can't be asked because it took like 2 hours to fucking finish sometimes.
Alex, what's like an ideal gacha game for you? What's like something that you really don't like about gacha games that you would like to be fixed?
Long quests. I don't want that. Just combine Genshin's storytelling with all his gameplay, and boom, you're good.
Okay. I can definitely agree. I definitely think that Genshin is as close as you can to like compelling stories where like I actually don't tend to skip a lot of the Genshin stories. I actually do like read the dialogue and actually listen to these characters speak. So yeah, I think the Genshin definitely has that factor. As for Uwa's gameplay, I honestly think I just need to go to SJ's house and just play like on his account just to get actual feel of what gameplay because there's no way I'm touching my accounts.
Oh, you know what? Sure, I would love to see you try doing like the like the tower or like Whimpering Waste or something like that. Like the endless wave mode, which is like fucked. That's gonna be fun to see you to fucking use different characters, rotations, and stuff like that.
Yeah, either your PC or Anis's PS5, whichever one.
My new PC, innit? That'll be fun.
Yeah. Again, I just can't wait for your reaction for 4K War.
Then I'll be able to play War and Genshin at the same time. Hell yeah.
But I think that's all for gacha. Well, that is one more gacha game.
The what, life?
It's called Destiny 2. So basically,
shut your fucking mouth.
I am going to talk about this because this literally came out, and we still have a couple of minutes left, so I'm just going to quickly talk about it. So for those that don't know, I mean, you do know.
No, I don't know.
I mentioned before that I play Destiny. I have stopped though, because one, I didn't have the time, and two, I think personally, if I had a group of people that I would play it with, then like if the Goonerbois would play Destiny 2, I think this would be a whole different situation. Like even if it's like once a week, like we play, you know what I mean? But even then, like it's not happening. So because of this, like I can play on my own. I think it's like fun, but I don't know. Other than that, it's just it's kind of I kind of have no motivation to play it. Now, yesterday they did a live stream. I'm just gonna have it on stream for YouTube to watch in the background. Yeah, so they announced the Year of Prophecy, which is basically the next expansion year for Destiny. Again, the DLC and the annual pass is like around 80 quid, which is not surprising given how Bungie does this stuff. So I honestly don't care because I personally get it for cheap. So if I really want it, but I'm gonna read this. This is actually my first time kind of reacting to this a little bit, and based on this, I think I got my answer already, regardless of what they're gonna tell me here. The answer is I don't think I'm gonna play Destiny 2 anymore. I think I'm just gonna finish. Yeah, because I really like the game, but unless like again, I just find like a group of people to play it with. Because like I used to play with a lot of Czech people, but I can still play with them, but I wish I could just have like an actual small group instead of like a just separate community that I have to go to like every now and then. Because like the people are nice. I just again like I would just like someone like more like reliable that I can like just call and be like, yo, you want to do this? Like, and again I could just
fucking pitch this
yeah, again I could just play it on my own, but I think you get a lot more enjoyment from the game when you play with others. So.
I'm not gonna lie. I would play if it wasn't for the fact that I'd have to buy so many fucking DLCs.
Well, if I'm correct, you getting everything so far is like 50.
50? Oh.
Yeah, because they're doing another like a Steam sale. Let me look. Well, I'm looking at. I forgot whose this is. Shout out to whoever this is, guys. It's 31 quid. Oh my god. View info.
Okay, I'm back.
It's 31 quid.
What the fuck? Huh?
To get everything so far, because the new expansion's coming out next month. Not next month, in July.
Hey. I'm actually surprised that it's that cheap now. What the fuck?
Yeah, because the actual price without discount is 130.
Yeah. Wait, I remember Delightful that came out. It was like 80 quid.
Yeah, because that was with the annual pass also. Yeah, okay. if you want everything, then it's 31 quid. Yeah. The only hindsight is if in a theoretical world Anis will be playing with us, there's no way because on the PS5, yeah, they don't do discounts. Let's have a look. Yeah, they don't, bro. I don't get how Steam is generous with discounts, and then Sony just gives you a middle finger with this stuff. Sometimes I don't get it. They're having a discount again. There's a sale, but let's just see.
Wait, you just compared the fucking nicest fucking game publishers to a fucking Monopoly guy. What do you mean?
It do be like that, man.
It's like Steam's always been fucking like generous. Sony's been infamous for not being generous.
Oh, they have a discount for everything as well.
Did they?
Yeah, it's the same discount, so you can actually get everything for 30 quid as well.
What about the final shape? What's that?
The final shape, it's 25, which is.
What the? Wait, hold up. Go back there. So that's 25. Okay, so why is that one on the left side, 41?
Yeah, it's the same price. Which one?
The left side. The final shape too. Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
It's weird because if you look on Steam, it has the final shape and the final shape annual pass upgrade. Instead of just actually getting like the fucking. But yeah, it's actually the same price. Yeah, it is. You can so you can buy it on PlayStation and on Steam for 30 quid.
Okay.
So yeah, I know you will have the capabilities to play the game because you'll have a new PC. Anis can play comfortably on the PS5. This is not me telling you guys to buy this. I'm not really not.
I mean, are you going back home around thingy? Around July?
No, I'm staying here.
Okay, they'll probably play around July then. Around that time.
Let's see. I don't know how long is this still for? Offer ends on the 13th, so a week. Okay. Well, let me think about it.
I literally can't fucking afford it right now.
Yeah. Look, the answer is still no. The answer is still no, most likely.
What do you mean?
For me buying this expansion.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, this is the roadmap that they've announced. So yeah, new raid, new dungeon, all this stuff like the shocker, like not surprising. They're gonna make some sandbox stuff, so I'll just have a look at that. But this is what they gave out. So basically, this this major update section is for free. So anyone that can just log in and they can actually enjoy these two updates, which is cool. I think that's cool. That's like, yeah. Then you have the actual expansions themselves. So you have the Edge of Fate, and then you have Renegades. One comes out in July, the other one comes out in December. These DLC last for I'm guessing they'll last for like 4 months each. 5 months each. What?
What do you mean they lost for 4 months? As in 4 months of the content before they get deleted, or?
Well, look, because look, this comes out in July, and then the next thing comes out in September, and then the next thing comes out in December, and then the next thing comes out in March. So like, it's basically content for like 5 months each. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is like the expansion form, which is cool, I guess. There's nothing much to say about this right now. Next. He's also the key dates for our next year of content, so. Yeah, Rise of the Nine is something that came out this week. I don't know what this is. I kind of don't care. So yeah, everything except for the actual expansion itself is paid. Is free, sorry. Which is again cool. I think that's fair enough if they're actually giving out for free. Then they released the trailer. I'm not gonna watch it. So new destination, Kepler. So I mean, first picture wise, it looks cool. Welcome to the Portal. In addition to the Edge of Fate, magical game animation will be introduced, available to all players. Will be a portal, a new activity selection screen that will offer instant access to a range of activities. So, to arrange a different playstyles to make it easier than ever for players to find their next adventure. So you can basically choose the kind of. So if you're a solo player, it will just tell you to do solo stuff. But isn't that just like you said? I mean, in this game, like you already have people just like wanting to do their own thing, so you just allowing them to do that is cool. But you're kind of just separating the community immediately. I don't know how I feel about that.
Let's go with like separation.
You have to choose between Fireteam, Pinnacle, Crucible, and the new to solo ops. Okay. So yeah, if you do like some stuff on your own, I think that's cool. I feel like as a solo player right now, it's not that bad because you'll have some opportunity to do some stuff on your own without feeling all like left out. So I guess that's cool. Armor 3.0. Okay, so okay. So they're changing the armor system again. Health. They're introducing health. What? So
durability?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, so they introduced new set bonuses that set bonuses. What? They introduced artifacts. They're literally introducing artifacts without you having to roll for them, because you literally just need to get the armor piece.
Let's go, gacha.
It's technically not gacha because, well, no, it is because of the fucking stats here. Never mind. Okay, it is kind of.
So now, Milan,
no, it is actually artifacts. This is you literally just the artifacts.
So Milan, would you say this is a gacha game now?
Yes, but you don't need to do dailies for this game in a way. Like you have infinite time to do this. So.
So it's a gacha. So it's a better gacha game.
I don't know how I feel about this because, like, okay, so you grinding out gear, that's always been fine to me. Because, like, no matter what you do, like, you get, like, maxed out gear and, like, you have a specific website, shout out to D2 Armor Picker. You just put your stuff in there and it'll tell you, like, the best combination of armor that you can put on. But now you're introducing set bonuses, which means that you need a specific armor piece. And then on top of that, you have all this other stuff. It'll make the game more grindy, I will say. Would that be interesting for people to do? I don't think so, to be honest.
I mean,
because go on.
Grinding itself is at the beginning of grinding for stuff. It's fun, but then once you hit like halfway or like towards the end, it does become very numbing. Unless you have like the mental fortitude where you like just doing the same things over and over again, you're probably not gonna have fun with it.
I think this depends because
you get friends, maybe.
No, this mainly depends on all the veteran players, they have everything.
Yeah.
You know? So now you're introducing this other new thing that they need to grind. They'll take like a week and then they're finished. You know? And
if it's just a week of grinding, then never mind.
I think this whole scenario changes if everything that they have so far is kind of reset. Now I know this will piss off the community because they're like, okay, so I can't use this anymore. But the thing is, again, like if you don't do that, you're gonna have the same people be like, oh, I finished this in a week and now there's nothing to do in this game. Alright, bro, like, sorry, like, you have everything. Some people just don't, okay? It's like the same people that, like, play, like, Honkai or Genshin or whatever. They have, like, each 5-star, like, each build and everything. I'm like, okay, bro, I just don't have that. So, this is kind of a mixed bag for me, because this is literally now a gacha. You have, like, you have set pieces, and, this has always been like just a gacha part of the game, like just setting up the stats, which is it is what it is. I don't really mind. Next we have new system for weapons as well. Okay, from what I'm seeing, ammo generation. What? This can generate ammo. Just some new stuff for weapons, no comment really. Oh, cool. They're introducing a shooting range, so you can actually test out your weapons somewhere. That's cool. Yeah. Thumbs up. You can test your stuff there. This is good for like testing builds, so yeah, there's nothing to complain about that. Renegades arrives December. Okay, that's the new update. Pre-order information for queue. This is the collector's edition. I think it looks cool. You have like a statue of like the Guardians. I don't care about the other stuff, I'll be honest. This is like for a lot of people. But the actual statue itself, I like it. I think it's cool. So if you want to get it, don't get it. It's like, because the thing is, if you get a collector's edition, you don't even get the game, I think. Unless you do, then I'm like, fair enough. But I don't know. I just think you're better off just not getting it, personally. New Land Beyond. Wow, okay. So this is like a really old weapon, I think. If this is the same weapon from Destiny 1. So they renewed for Destiny 2. So they're bringing back an old sniper rifle that was exotic from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2. Yeah, cool. I don't really care. Rise of the Nine, which is a new game mode thing that they introduced again. Okay, thoughts. I don't know. This doesn't really interest me enough. And also the thing that I've heard about this expansion is that story-wise, they're going back in time. Why?
Back in time?
So, look, they defeated the big bad. Okay. And throughout the year, they had things called episodes, and in these episodes, they essentially just dealt with the stuff. They dealt with the after effects of what happened in the final battle, which is cool. Okay. So why do we have to continue the story by going back in time? Why can't we just deal with a new threat? Why can't we do something completely different? It's like the developers really like the whole idea of light and dark, and we're like, no, but guys, we need to keep this. This is really important. We need to keep this. No, we don't. No, we don't. Introduce something different. Be brave about the game. So far, from what I've seen, game wise, game update wise, it's fine. It's whatever. But story wise, it has to be a bit innovative. I think it's cool to experiment. It's good to try something new, and I think that they're in a bit of a hurdle. I genuinely do think that they're in a bit of a hurdle because from what I've heard so far, it just makes no sense. Also, if you pre-order this right now, you can get a Star Wars skin or armor. Cool. Again, I find it really weird that this game is just trying to not want to do something new. I'm very confused. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because the last stream happened yesterday, and I just don't think I'm gonna be playing the game anymore. It's sad because I really like the game. I played this for nearly 10 years actually. I played this game for a while. But I just can't see myself playing it anymore. But it's good because I can save myself 100 gigs.
So you can invest that into gacha games. Easy.
Sure.
I recommend Ananta. Have you seen Ananta before?
I've heard of it.
Trust me, it looks so good. You know, I had a realization that.
What?
You know how I'm buying a PC?
Mm-hmm.
I realized how sad it is that my first thought was, oh yeah, now I can fucking have a better PC that can run a gacha game.
Yeah, that is sad.
Yeah.
Instead of running actual AAA games.
Yeah, GTA 6. Then GTA 6 was an afterthought. Oh yeah, GTA 6.
Okay, we're on hour and 15. I think we are more than capable of switching to Toku now. I want to have honest talk about Gavv. And I'm just gonna move. Okay, so that was not a cut. That was genuine silence. Is Anis here? Or did he fall asleep? Okay. So I'll just do that again. This is it. I'm keeping this in the video. So we're switching. So we're doing Toku now. And I'm just gonna have Anis talk about Gavv.
Kill me. That's...
One day.
I hate Michi so much. I fucking hate him.
If you couldn't tell, Anis is all drained out because of a specific few episodes.
I think he's my least favorite character from any of these writer shows. I fucking hate him. Such
a. Explain in simple terms to
He's
SG
a bitch.
He's
a fucking bitch. That's what he is. He's a bitch. He's a little shit.
What did he do?
He's a bitch. He's the single reason nearly all the conflicts in the show even happened. He is the single little rat that is the cause of nearly all the problems in the show because he's a little shit and he wants the girl. Ooh, fuck you.
How does he relate to the protagonist?
He's like their best mate.
Oh no, that makes it worse, man. Oh.
But he wants to protect the
protect my balls, bro. Friend, fuck him. He can't even protect one person. He's a scum. He's a little shit. Fucking. His redemption arc is trash too. Whatever they're trying to do is fucking wank. Fucking. Everything else is good. I just hate him. Michi's Michi's the reason the show's not going to be an S. I'm telling you this now.
Well, it's a good thing you're gonna watch the football movie.
Kill me.
Okay. So that's why Anis has been quiet. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna have Anis talk a bit more today for the talk section because I've been mainly talking. That's okay. So we're now switching to superhero time. Let's talk about Gozyuger first, actually. So I'll let you two start it off. Let me know what you thought about Gozyuger.
I shouldn't even watch Gozyuger.
I don't care.
Huh?
How can he talk about something if he hasn't even...
You watched it in the background. You watched it in the background, bro.
I was doing work in the background. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's good, man.
It was dog shit. I don't remember it.
Look, I'm just gonna wait until this week's episode because I feel like this is a two-parter and I just want to see if they do something with the Blue Ranger. If they don't, then I generally don't give a shit about him. Because last...
Oh yeah, I literally left midway.
Because no shock there. Because last week's episode was... what was it? What did it talk about? It was talking about the other guy, right? The guy with the other... I don't know. I don't remember which finger it was.
What?
The character who wanted to save his wife. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was his partner.
Yeah, it was that.
He's like the best part of the episode. And her.
Yeah, everything else is fine. It's just the fucking Blue Ranger. I think it's just shit right now. I just don't think he's interesting at all. Every other character I like, I just don't like him. But I'll wait to see what they do with this episode. If he doesn't get much focus here either, I legitimately think he's washed.
Yeah, I think. As you can see, he's got a forgettable name because I don't care. I think Goju Leon is probably the worst character in the show because you learn nothing about him. I don't care that he's like an idol. He's a washed idol. You have like this whole thing of he raises up all these girls, and at the start of the episode, all these guys they attack Leon because the girls prefer him over them, and I feel bad for them because this guy has no character. Like what is going on? This two-part is clearly meant to be about him, and they have this thing with the Legend Warrior, right? He praises him, but Why? This guy did nothing. This guy did actually fuck all in this episode. I'm baffled. I'm actually baffled. Unless they do something next episode, I'm just so confused. This guy is doing nothing. He is the sole reason why I don't like another character, because she's fangirling over him, and I'm just here saying like, but why though? Because he's doing nothing. Like, he's not interesting right now.
Yeah. But
just be better. Just be better. Oh god. Fuck, I hate this episode for just that part. But everything else is good. Again, Howard was really funny this episode. God. Okay. Yeah. Let's just. It is what it is. Okay. Gabu.
I don't really know how to talk about this episode because, again, I like what they did. I guess it's a pretty simple episode. Like, I really don't think it's that complex. I don't really give a shit about the new guy.
Yeah.
I think, again, we kind of got the thing here where it's like, this his final form doesn't really hit me as hard as I would like it to. Like, I think it looks decent, but it doesn't really have the same build-up, I would say. And something like caking, or even the Hanto's form is a frappe custom. Like, I think those two are like the best forms in the show, just pure narratively.
I like the ice cream one a bit more than the caking one.
The ice cream one.
Yeah, I like Blizzard Sorbet visually.
That's the one.
I'm talking narratively.
Oh, narrative. Oh, okay, narratively, yeah. That one, those are better.
With this one, I like it visually, but it doesn't really have much build up outside of like one episode.
Yeah. Really wish they like had build up for Dente, like sacrificing himself, using his body parts as like a catalyst to make the new driver thingy, the new Gozyuger.
The Gozyupod.
That's the word, Gozyupod. Yeah. Really wish it was like more build up to that, and then more build up towards like the enemy itself. Maybe it would have been better if it was like a 2-parter instead.
Maybe, yeah.
And or it's either that or change the villain to the girl, the one that's like
Farina.
What's it called again? The fake Farina, yeah.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, it is. I don't know.
I think the biggest problem is that they introduced this random ass guy who is just obsessed with the dark infections, and they turn him into Bitter Gabu.
And he's the catalyst that causes Shoma to get his final form. Like, seriously.
He's not a catalyst.
Well, I mean, he is. He's the threat that they fight that makes him use the new form.
I mean, yeah, but it's not the catalyst as to why the thing was made in the first place.
Well, no, that's just because his uncle wanted to help him at least as much as he can. But the fact this is the way the form debuts. It doesn't even debut against like someone we even knew before. He's introduced it this episode, and in that same episode, he gets this new final form. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't hit me. It just doesn't really work for me as much as I would like it to.
Yeah. Wish these stakes were higher for them. Then they would have been a lot more cooler.
Yeah. the way I see the episode is basically from last time where Neo went to see Dante. He mentions that he needs to take matters into his own hands and deal with the situation, and that's how he started making the Goji pod. To the point where he took out his teeth from his Gavv. And Sachika asks him why, and he says that he wants him to get stronger. You know, he already did that when he was younger, and I think he's finishing off what he promised to his nephew. So I think it was a nice moment. I don't know. Magen, that's his name. He's just a guy. He really is just a guy, and he doesn't impress me as much. And this unfortunately led to another discourse in the community where they're like, "So this guy can be Kamen Rider and Sasuke cannot."
I kind of get it now. Well, I don't need Sasuke to be a rider. It kind of is a bit weird that such an important character can't be a rider, but this random Yahoo can be. I kind of get the complaining now.
I get both sides. It doesn't need. She
I don't.
doesn't need
Yeah,
to be a Kamen Rider, but it doesn't make sense for the guy who just a random nobody schmuck just
like at this point, if you really wanted another rider, you might as well have made a Sachika over this little shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I would have enjoyed the episode a lot more, right, if Sachika got kidnapped, and then that was the reason why Shoma used his new form, or develop a new form. You know, it would have been a lot more. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, this makes sense. Or even if Hanto got kidnapped at this point, you know.
Here it is.
No, but again,
I don't want them to do that again because they already did it.
Yeah, I don't think. I think Hanto's already now that he's got frappe custom and he's just
don't treat him as some damsel in distress not anymore. He's already strong enough. You don't really need to do that again.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that, but then he got one shot it before he can even transform.
Okay, but he didn't even transform. And that doesn't make him a damsel in distress.
It's not that far off.
No, but they've literally already done it before. They've already done the thing of kidnapping him and Shoma goes to rescue him. They've already done it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm just saying I wouldn't mind it.
Look, man, I'm on both sides. Look, she definitely can become a rider.
Oh yeah.
Because Dante is very capable of making sure that she either doesn't need a brand new organ inside of her, or just whatever. We've known Dante is very capable of doing this stuff. On the other hand, again, this just goes back to my main point. Whether you want her or not to become a rider, I don't. It doesn't make a massive difference, at least to me. Right? So, because the thing is, for some reason, this community thinks that her making a rider makes it a better character, which is one of the dumbest things that I've heard in my life. Just because someone is a rider, they're automatically not an amazing character. We're literally fucking example of what you just talked about. Magen is not an interesting character. He's just a guy, okay? We have scenarios before where we have female Kamen Riders. Just because they're a female Kamen Rider doesn't make them automatically amazing, okay? Anna's been watching Gaim, Marika, because I don't think I said this to Anna. So her actress, she did all the stunts. She's the sole actress for her own character, okay? Cool. Alright. I just don't like her as a character because I just don't like the fact that she just keeps sticking to some other guy. Just do your own thing. You're capable of doing that yourself. I just don't like this about the character at all. So just because she became a Kamen Rider doesn't make her automatically good, okay? Because personally, I think she's kind of lackluster in that regard, okay? Then you have other examples like Neon from Geats. I love Neon from Geats. I think she's amazing, okay? At the end of the day, a female character doesn't need to be great just because they become a Kamen Rider, Okay, I think this is very. I'm sure we can agree to this. But yeah, if she becomes a rider, cool. If she doesn't become a rider, cool. It makes no difference to me. I just want to see more of her, more input to the characters, give them a peace of mind, and just carry on doing what they're doing. Like that's all I'm asking.
All I want to know, right, is how the fuck does Sachika get a fucking dynamite? That's all I want to know. How does she acquire these fucking items? That's what I want to know, to be honest with Sachika. What's the Sachika lore looking like?
Yeah, fair enough. She goes to the black market, bro.
Bossman there, fair play, mate.
She does a madness, but yeah.
I will say that I genuinely I do want to see like Tachika have more a background story, I guess, like seeing why she was behaved. Like, I remember in that one episode where she was just taking shit from that one guy who threw pain at her, right? Mm-hmm. I want to know what made her become like that kind of person.
What?
Like not aggressive, or like where she has to like put on the mask. You know,
we already know why though.
I want to know.
She literally said that in the two-parter.
In the episode you literally mentioned, we already know why she acts like that.
Wait, what was the reason why?
Because she wants to like help people, but she never feels like she can.
She doesn't want to create drama.
She never feels like she can truly feel their pain or understand them. So she feels like she's almost unworthy in a sense to like.
Yeah, but I want that to be expanded on.
I don't think you need to. I feel like subtlety actually works a lot better in this case.
I don't. Yeah, and also I don't think how you can expand it from there.
Like I don't need everything to. I don't need. It's what's the word? Like kind of it's sort of like a show don't tell kind of thing. Like I don't need everything in like such high detail. I think just telling me that is enough. I can get off the rest of it just off the show itself. I don't really need to go like too far into it for it to feel like impactful.
I mean, that's fair enough.
The subtlety I think works a lot better. If they just showed a flashback, I think it would kind of be kind of corny. I feel like because we've already got plenty of information for her, we don't need more. Subtlety just works a lot better for a character in the show.
I think Stachika doesn't stand out because of her backstory. She stands out of what she represents and what she provides to other characters. I think that's what makes her a beloved character.
I feel like she's had plenty of screen time, honestly. I don't even think she's been like undermined or anything. I feel like she's been really present in the show as a whole. Like she's always
but one more.
She's literally always been there for the major like arcs and story points. She's always been there to motivate, to bring the characters together. She's basically been the glue of the entire team. She's always been present. I really don't think she needs like even more screen time. I think she's been given plenty so far.
And also, guys, remember, she's not the main heroine. That's Hunter.
That's true. I mean, he even said it on stage.
Yeah. I found that funny. She's not the main heroine, she's the main boss. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about Gavv this week, to be honest. Oh yeah, and the sounds for Oba Gavv and the visuals for it. So yeah. I like Shoma was literally order farming for the 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, I forgot you said that. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, it felt like that a little bit.
I mean, you guys were making a joke of the fucking gorilla.
Listen, as Anna said, 100 humans or one fucking Granny, who would win? You know what, Milan? How about this, right? On your YouTube channel, make them into a post.
No.
I mean, I think it'd probably be the fucking granite, bro. Like, because they could just compress them and eat them.
Depends on the ability of the graduate. Also, they can't do that.
If it's a normal Granu, I feel like the part-time workers they fight, then I think it won't be hard. And if it's one of the riders, it's even worse because they'll just fuck them up with their forms.
I think okay. Well, if it's just a regular ask Granger, like just from the street,
probably not.
Okay, 100. What's it called? 1 human versus 100 Gozyugers.
The Gozyugers win.
Gozyugers win. They'll just overwhelm them in numbers.
So start playing the
What do you mean?
OSC.
Sugar literally kidnapped 2 of them. Like he kidnapped a bunch of them. They're not that strong.
Yeah, but that's free, bro.
3 to 100. You're comparing the numbers are just much bigger.
Yeah, but they're they're only like 2 inches long. I reckon I could take on 100.
Oh, have fun with that.
Oh boy, we started something cool.
Started something? No, the man just signed his own death warrant. That's what he just did.
And as long as it's not fucking Shoma like transforming halfway through, I'm fine.
You are not surviving 100 of those little shits. No way. They're gonna overwhelm you and kill you.
The only way you're surviving 100 Gochizos is if they go into a fucking Gochi pot.
This man doesn't.
Yeah, put them in the blender, easy.
In the blender.
I mean, that's basically a Gochi.
One of them gets down your throat, you're fucked. They're gonna choke you.
Oh lord. I'll put on a face mask.
They'll rip it off.
Nah, I reckon there is ways. It would probably be a bunch of running around and like throwing shit around, throwing them around. Although I would say there's probably that one Gochizo that's like the really heavy one. That one might cause like the
Gurukan.
Maybe is that the one? I think it's the hard candy one, right?
Gurukan's the candy one.
Yeah, that one might be an issue though. If it's 100 of those, then yeah, I've lost.
No, it's just one of them. If one of them just jumps on your head from a high height, you're dead.
Exactly.
Alright,
well,
well,
if we're in a park or something like that, I think I have the advantage.
Alright, well, I think that's, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. So, SJ changed his background, but I don't approve of it.
What do you mean you don't approve of it? What's wrong with it?
Fuck you.
Why?
No.
I mean, I would, but why?
Okay. Anis, what's your background?
Helheim.
Oh, your favorite place, man.
I'm gonna throw you in Helheim in a minute.
I mean, none of us would survive if we go to Helheim.
What's Helheim?
It's a forest, and the moment you eat one of the fruits, you just turn into a monster.
Fair enough.
So don't be silly.
Oh, she's massive. Give me a second. New background, new waifu.
Who's that?
Chacona.
She's cute.
She's the Robin. She's the Robin of fucking war.
And I have off-brand Luffy.
What the fuck? What happened to my boy? What happened to him?
Alright, well, anything else you guys want to talk about?
I ain't good shit.
Play Moving Waves for Chacona. Also, Call TV just got announced, so fucking kill me. Oh boy.
Okay, well...
Next patch of is going to be looking amazing.
Yay! Okay, well... If that's the case, gonna wrap it up here. We will see you guys next week. We're an actual tier list, I promise. I'm literally gonna set this up after we finish this. And then... we will see you guys next week. Shalom.
Bye-bye!